We will give people time to join and share. It's still a slow startup process, so.
No time for makeup. Let's go to the shop.
Hey, good morning, Deb. Hi, everybody. Let me turn this around real quick and say hello. Hello, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. And Afton is loading up her golf cart. We're gonna take you guys on a feeding tour this morning. Hi, Jane. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Cassie. Happy Giving Tuesday, everybody. Please take a moment and share this.
Not bad.
We've got some tiger buckets. Hi, Shannon. I do want to mention really quickly that if you guys are donating here today on our Facebook page, on any of our lives for today on Giving Tuesday, we are going to count those totals towards our goal, which this year is $100,000 towards medical expenses. You can see Afton and I are feeling the pressure. No pressure at all. So it is Giving Tuesday. That is one of the biggest giving days of the year. Kicks off the holiday season of giving for your favorite charities and sanctuaries. So we are going to follow Afton as our feeding tour guide.
Yay!
Yay! Happy Giving Tuesday, Afton.
Happy Giving Tuesday. You're stuck with me all day.
Yes, the film crew is in full effect on a Giving Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, yeah, if you guys are brand new, this is Afton. She is our operations manager, and so she is going to have all the medical information today. She curated a nice feeding tour.
I did.
Specifically for that.
I did. We can go over who we have so they know what to expect.
Sure.
We are going to start with Priya because
Okay.
she's hollering at everybody.
She is.
She is. And it's not nice to pass a cat with their food
Yep.
that has not eaten yet.
Yep.
We're going to do our old girl, Kali.
Yes, Kali, baby.
And our recent medical situation, Manny.
Yep. Manny Jaguar.
Manny.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 4 little guys. Well, little-ish because Max is pretty big.
Max is massive.
So we have Max Bobcat. What was that? We have Zucari.
Uh-huh.
Serval. Philmo Bobcat for as much as he'll let you see of him.
Yep. He may be a mystery Bob, but...
And then we will finish off with Summer and a little surprise.
Yay. Super cute.
And then real quick, we'll just go over a feeding sheet. This is one of the small cat feeding sheets. This is Perimeter Littles, and it just kind of goes over the variety that they get throughout the week. Every day except for Tuesday and Thursday, they will get their mush. SB, BB are all ball sizes: baseball, softball, TB's, tennis ball. And then they will get chicken thighs, and Gilligan will get a leg. And then on Mondays and Tuesdays, they get chicken necks, and some of them that aren't on the rounder side will get some red with that as well. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays is our whole prey day. So if they do not get whole prey, then they do just get a ball of mush. So you will see our guys will all have a ball of mush. With the whole prey, they get the whole animal. It is humanely euthanized, and we thaw them out. They come frozen, and with that, they get good roughage with the fur. They get the bones that are crunchy, good for their teeth, and they get the organ meat, which is best in nutrition. So to justify that for these guys that just get their mush is they're getting the organ meat that everyone else is getting.
Yep. Perfect.
This is the nutrition day.
Yes.
I also did learn when I went to the conference that whole prey actually helps with irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh.
Which is helpful for cats like Aria.
I was going to say Aria. Yeah.
Yes, they said if they have issues with IBD, the best thing to give them is whole prey.
Awesome. Interesting.
Yeah, we thought that was interesting too. So
Yeah.
fun fact.
All right.
All right, so we'll start with Priya so she can stop hollering at
Okay, sounds good.
everyone.
All right, guys. So as we start this morning of Giving Tuesday, I will say we have not reached our match. So if you are donating, we are not even a quarter of the way to our goal. Our goal this year is $100,000 for medical expenses for the cats, our aging population. We are just under 25,000. So we've not reached our 33,000 match yet. So if you guys are going to donate today, you can do that at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday, or you can donate right here on our lives. I've seen Cassie also mention that if you guys take a screenshot of your donations and you send them to donate@bigcatrescue.org, you will get credit for your donation. There we go. Priya's diet.
Priya is getting pieces of pork and bread because she likes a little variety. She does. Although I show you the bread behind.
Yes. Thank you very much if anybody has donated already on this live. It does not show me your names, so if there's anybody in the comments who can shout out thank you to whichever supporters are donating, that would be wonderful. So you can see Afton is putting the food in Priya's feeding lockout. You can see that she's locked out of it currently. And it's just a box that is extended off the side of the enclosure so that she can safely get the food in while our hungry tiger is safely out here. And then we will lift the door when she's ready and she can have breakfast and water. Fresh water bowls that we clean every day. And you can see she opens the door there.
She feels last.
You're technically the first one on this tour though. You'll also notice this layer of chicken wire around the enclosure. That is just to help us keep vultures and other birds at bay that might want to try to stupidly take a tiger's breakfast. Yes, that is a thing for some reason. Thank you, Noor. All right, so Afton, do you want to tell everybody why you chose Priya?
Yeah, I tried to pick everyone that has had a medical situation. So Priya came with 4 other tigers, and she is the last remaining of that rescue. But the day after she arrived here, she had an emergency medical procedure to remove her uterus because she had hydrometra, which is a fluid-filled uterus. It was about 10 pounds per side, which is very significant. I've seen pyometra was not that bad. But we noticed when she got here, she was rounder than what she looks and looked extremely uncomfortable. She was aggressive, irritable, and it was all signs that something just wasn't right. So when we sedated her, we found that that's what she was suffering from, and we immediately helped her. And a good thing we did. And she's also had some dental work done by our guest dentist, Dr. Gingrich. He's had some root canals.
My goodness.
She also always has an eye issue. She came with her left eye, her third eyelid is always exposed. Sometimes it is exposed a little extra and runny. She gets an ulcer in her left eye and requires eye drops 2 to 3 times a day.
Yep. You sure are high maintenance, but we love you.
That was a
Quite
good
a story.
practice.
I know. I'm like, you never clean your plate that quick.
And maybe in the future we may address the eye situation. We've contacted our former ophthalmologist who has left the area to see if there's something we can do to help.
Yeah, you guys can see it's the eye that's facing us. Always looks just a little murky, a little runny.
Cloudy. She's got a scar from that ulcer she gets. All
Good
right.
job, Priya.
Was it worth the wait?
There's nothing on your paw. So dramatic. And then you guys can see she can happily leave her feeding lockout area back out into her very large enclosure that goes all the way down to the lake. But I'm gonna lay her right here. That's okay. On Thanksgiving morning, she slept on her plate.
Yeah.
Like her face was on her plate.
And fell asleep.
So that was really funny. Yeah. Good job, honey. Say thank you, everybody. Happy Giving Tuesday. Nothing? Just a moo? Okay, we'll take a moo. Thanks, Priya. All right. If you guys just joined us, please make sure you share this, tag your friends and family. We just fed our very first cat on the feeding tour. We're gonna head out to Zucari and Kali. They will be next up. Carol is joining us this morning as well, so I think you guys will get some supporter videos, or maybe she might make a wrap up of the day type of video, but we've got several lives that will be happening today. We're gonna do the feeding tour today. And then we are going to take a small break just so that we can recharge stabilizers and phones. And then we'll be coming back with a couple pieces of big cat enrichment. We kind of joked around about today's theme was going to be leftovers, since it is after Thanksgiving, and I guarantee you're all still eating leftovers like I am. So we have some leftover enrichment for big cats. The theme was bed and breakfast, which is super cute. So we have 3 items to hand out. We'll do that around 11:30ish. You know we're always on cat time, so I'll give you roundabouts, but it may not be exact. And then after that, we're gonna hand out leftover 30th anniversary enrichment to a bunch of the small cats. We will likely do some operant conditioning later in the afternoon, kind of after food prep time. And then we will wrap up the day following Afton doing evening meds, probably between 4 and 5. So again, thank you so much for all of your donations. We are not even a quarter of the way to our goal. This morning we are featuring a lot of our elderly cats or cats that have had medical issues that are the perfect example of why we are raising this goal today. No, we don't have to go any faster. This is Kali Tiger. You're a moving and grooving. I know. She's like, I'm gonna get there. Kali is our oldest tiger at 22 years old. She's recently had a lot of dental issues, and you can see her mobility has started to change in her old age as well. These are all the reasons why our $100,000 goal is very important to us. This is personally my 5th Giving Tuesday. I'm not sure how many Afton has done, but
Just a moment, okay? Just a moment.
we're gonna go to Zuzu. So we're gonna go see Zucari Serval really quickly.
Hi, buddy. You ready? Very ready. You get a whole softball of mush. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of food for a little Serval.
Yeah.
Especially one that likes to stand on their plate and block exactly where the food is supposed to go. Good catch. Good catch.
Tricky.
Yeah. Don't eat too fast, though. You're guilty of that. You're guilty of that.
No, you got enough. You worry about what's already there.
Here we go.
Yeah. The strategy is don't hit them with their food.
It doesn't always work, but yes, I always feel really bad when
plate hovers.
Yeah. I usually end up getting Max
You
Bobcat.
worry about it.
Good
All of
job. Here, I back up just a little bit so you don't feel rushed. So, why did we choose Zucari and his mysteryness?
So an important time to
I told you were eating too fast. I told you.
that we do during feeding time. Oh, that's lovely.
Yep, this is common during feeding time,
Especially
too.
for servals.
Yes.
Is we look for a change in eating behavior. That will be a lot of looking for an issue with these guys. And he was leaving whole thighs, stashing red, so we figured there must be a dental issue. So, and he went, and he was perfect. So,
Yep, blood work looked good. His teeth looked amazing.
yep, it was just his choice.
Yep. He just was watching his own figure, I guess.
Yeah, I adjusted his diet. We tried cutting up, which helped, thinking that it was a dental issue. But he's back to Whole Foods because he should, and if he makes that a habit again, he just prefers to cut up. And our vet said that would be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one of the reasons why Zucari is very well known for scarfing his food, kind of the same way that Cyrus does, is Cyrus, Chaos, and Zucari all came from basically a cattery. So they were living with 15 plus other cats. We believe that they really probably had to compete for food quite extensively. So that's where the scarfing so fast
And
that
all
they,
the crumbs.
and
Crumb
all-
over here and crumb over here.
Yes, they will never leave a speck for anyone else. Chaos is actually, I think she's the least in that way, but she's crazy in other ways.
She's comfortable taking her food out of lockout,
Yes.
and trusting it's going to be there.
Yes, that's true. Got a couple last crumbs, but you did good.
Don't worry. That's a leaf.
Good job, buddy.
Oh boy.
There's that smiley face.
It's like
He has a forever smile. Even when he's hissing, he's smiling. Good job, Zoo.
We're not wasting any time.
Now I gotta find a sunny spot.
I want you guys to be cool and hopefully somewhere.
Right. Thank you. Is that your thank you? Thank you Giving Tuesday?
You wouldn't want that as a pet.
Yeah. You're selling it. You're selling it for us. We just fed you food. Now you're like, get lost. All right, let's head back over to Miss Khalid. Thank you again very, very much if you guys have donated here on this live. There are instructions in the comments if you would like to email us a screenshot of your donation so that you get credit for it.
This is clean.
They're tax deductible.
Oh, hey, you didn't come all the way over.
Good job. She learned this time. So again, Miss Kali Tiger is next.
Oh, she's got some bonus snacks in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's see what hers is real quick.
She typically gets 1.5 full reds that are usually about 3 pounds each. She gets hers cut into fourths because, like her and Jasmine, they like to stash snacks for later if it's too big. But she also got some bonus, what I call chippies, but chicken necks, which are like potato chips to these guys. So we got some chippies on top.
All right. Oh, good job, lady. Yes. Look at your hill. It has a perfect paw print in it.
Oh, with her little toes.
Look at your paw print in there. That's so good. I know, lady. Just take it easy. So again, Afton is getting all of that food quickly into lockout. The birds in this area know there's food around.
It's okay, honey.
Whoa. Good job, lady. I know. Good deal. All right. I know, honey. She's getting it. She's got to open the door, attach it. There you go. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. I'm not really sure which angle is going to be better here. Maybe this one.
Okay, why did we choose Khalid today? Well, she's our old tiger lady. She recently got to see our guest dentist as well for some root canals on her canines, but that does not prevent her from eating any kind of like diet restrictions. She still gets bones. She got a whole turkey, so back teeth work great. Canines are just the killing teeth. It's the back teeth that they use for eating. Very tolerant of people watching her eat in her old age.
I know, yeah, she used to be a growly one, if everybody can believe that.
There's a video on YouTube of her coming in hot too, and then paws like this and roaring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
BigCatTV.com.
Birthday video.
Oh,
I think that was like my first full year.
Nice. Yeah, I just told them this is my 5th Giving Tuesday. How many? I think you're probably 2 or 3 ahead of me on that. I feel like. Yeah, I don't know when you and Susan started doing those.
Yeah, I started staff at 2014.
Yeah.
Oh boy, seems like yesterday and seems like forever ago. All at the same time.
Yep.
Every year's
Giving Tuesday existed back then.
I don't know, because I started in 2018. And that was the first year. So I don't know. I don't know when it started ahead of that. I know that then there was also the Tampa Bay Give Day, which is now just our own Give Day, because that also changed over the years. Thank you again to all of our moderators who are helping out in the comments today. And for everybody who has donated on this live, we will count all of these lives today and any of the donations coming in towards our $100,000 goal. We're about a quarter of the way there, so we got a long day ahead of us. Good job. That was a good crunchy potato.
At least she's chewing them up and not swallowing them whole.
Yes.
Oh, it's just this area.
Good job, honey. You're even using both sides. When we watch the cats eat, we're always checking to make sure they're not favoring one side or dropping food out of their mouth like something hurts, or just like Afton said with Zucari, if any kind of behavior changes other than the expected old age changes.
Or eating too quickly and then regurgitating.
Yeah, Jinx goes through phases like that a lot. Getting it done, lady.
We'll see him later for live with enrichment. So I try to do a different variety of who's not getting what and who you'll see for meds later tonight.
Yes.
And then we can explain why they're on meds and why they're getting snacks and all that stuff.
Yeah, I guess while we're here with Kali, she's currently our only cat on Azadil.
Correct.
So she's on a kidney supplement. I'm assuming we did that after her last exam, checking her blood work.
I think she's been on it prior to that.
We've got one more chippy on there.
You do.
You want to be able to find it? Yep. She's like, well, I gotta get this piece first. It's right behind your foot.
Picking up the gravy.
There it is. One more little inch back is you had it. So close.
Like her chin hairs have like touched it twice.
Just gonna have to maneuver backwards just like a step.
Oh,
there, you saw it. Good girl.
Good job. Clean plates,
I
3
know.
for 3.
I just had a video pop up in my Facebook memories of Seth on his first Thanksgiving, and he was so big that he was like laying on half of it, and he'd been licking the plate for like minutes thinking everything was gone. He got up and was like, oh my god, it was like a whole wing and drum there, just like laying under him. I was like, that was the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. His face lit up, like, that was so cute. Good job, honey. All right, she's gonna do the cleaner's job for them. Cleaner plate. Nothing yucky left over. Good job, honey. Good job. Ooh. Good job. All right, we got a couple more kitties. Get yourself turned around in there. All right, so we are gonna head over to Max Bobcat. Sorry, I had to take a little drink there. You can see the sunrise over the bigger part of the lake. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna turn around up here. Oh, there we go. So once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. This is just our first live of the day. It is Giving Tuesday. There's Miss Duchess. So again, we will be handing out enrichment to, oh goodness, some big cats and some small cats, and we'll do a couple other lives later today. Afton chose all the cats today, and we're going to try to show you a big variety throughout the whole day. So who we see on the feeding tour likely won't be who we see with enrichment. And then we will wrap up the end of the day with evening meds. We've got a Simba locked onto an Afton. All the other cats have already had their full breakfast, so it's just our feeding tour kids that's waiting. Thank you so much. 100% of your donations goes to the care of the cats, and this year it's all about medical expenses. Right, Wadey? Oh boy. So if you don't feel comfortable donating on Facebook, you can do a donation on our official website, bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday.
Woo! Girlfriend! Nosy lady.
She sure is. She's like, why didn't I get featured? Ooh.
We'll feature you later.
Yeah, I think you get something later. Yeah.
That fun.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me. Yeah. All right. So Marianne has already eaten. It is just Max Bobcat. Although Marianne's had some weird random health things over the years. Her random limping, the day she skinned herself on something. Like
when I was in California.
Big cut, yep.
Terrible.
So there's always something. Oh, yep. That's all right. It flew away from me.
I don't see a separation situation. Is he alone?
Oh,
Yes. Okay. I can explain what that's about.
yeah, definitely.
It is definitely
It's vet related.
Vet related for sure. Dr. Justin came in a few weeks ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, to do vaccines, and every little bobcat that needed it doesn't trust the trapping situation. So
Yep.
I went out and put up 4 long ropes on lockouts a couple days prior so that they got used to seeing them.
Yeah.
And they weren't being used for a couple days, so maybe they weren't so suspicious. And everybody fell for the trick except for
Marianne.
So it is still here.
Yeah, I think Carol posted a bunch of videos from that day from all the trapping and transporting and then vaccinating and then putting back out.
Bonus foods. What's this?
Oh, extras.
Oh boy.
So his is mush and cut up, looks like turkey,
Chicken, turkey,
something.
pork maybe is in here.
Could be. All three of those were in the thing for me to use last night.
And if we do cut ups with little guys, he's like, hello. We do a either dime or quarter size cut up, just to relate to in human ways how to properly make their diets. And his is quarter, dime, even though he's a big guy, because he doesn't have very many teethers.
Yeah, not a lot of teethers.
Kind of sucks for a younger Bobcat because he hasn't had them for some time. But who knows what he was getting as a kitten, and it probably wasn't proper diet for a Bobcat that especially was going to grow to be this size.
Yeah. Most likely because he didn't get raised by his mother and he was probably hand fed by humans, his bone loss and teeth issues definitely stem from that. So you guys are noticing that, this is a fun one to bring up, you're noticing that with the big cats, we have them locked out so that they are not in the lockout at the time of feeding. Whereas most of the small cats, actually 99.9% of the small cats are not locked out anymore. We do separate the couples, but we do have one lockout cat that will be our finale. Currently it is Summer Bobcat. Which is like
Little and mighty.
The funniest thing in the whole world.
But we will use her lockout today to actually separate her from me.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully today we will see Summer do something extra.
I wonder if she'll follow us into the second section. We can put that one down when she goes in. Because I think they put her regular one down. But I'd like to put that stuff not in the front.
Right, yeah, in the back.
She spends a lot of time in the back.
Yeah, she does.
Yummy.
Good job, bud.
And he's the cat who's forever on a diet.
Yep.
He is technically my scratch cat, and I only do it just to see because now he's getting his winter coat and he looks huge.
He looks like a Canada plates.
He does, yeah.
But we notice when he loses his winter coat, he's actually much thinner than you think. And
Super
at one
skinny,
time
yeah.
he was really thin.
Yeah.
So I just use it to test where his spine's at with the fluff.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
he's not a scratch me around my face kind of guy. He's a scratch me around my booty kind of guy. So that's fine. I'm just trying to feel where he's at under there.
Yeah. And what she's referring to is what I've talked about a lot over the lives is our grooming program. We use metal retractable scratchers. So it's like a claw, like hand shape on a very long metal stick. And so we never ever put our hands in, we never physically touch these cats, but she can use the scratcher to kind of assess his spine, if he looks like there's a lump or a bump.
Or not.
Yeah, fluff or fat. Sorry, Maxie. But like she said, he fluctuates really intensely, kind of like Nabisco. Nabisco never looks like the same cat season to season.
Oh, same with Gilligan.
And
yeah.
Gilligan too, yeah.
They just seem to like one cold and they just blow up.
Yep.
So you got this trap going on for Marianne.
Yeah. It never got taken down, but you might as well just leave it. Who knows when we're going to try her again. She just has trust issues with the lockouts from being trapped for a funcation.
Yeah.
And whatever else she's been trapped for. Ripping her back open.
Yes. Those are all the unknown random medical expenses that we never know is coming. We always know the preventative stuff, like the flea treatments and the dewormers and all of that.
Surprises are a little more stressful.
Yes, our annual or every 3-year vaccines, things like that we can predict. It's somebody is limping, somebody has hair loss, somebody's eye is swollen. Like you just never know. Like
even Manny, we kind of saw his coming with his change in eating behavior.
Right.
like when they get gashed open or like all of a sudden not using one of their legs, it's like, oh no.
Mm-hmm. Right, like a broken leg. Servals love to do that.
You want me to go ahead and put you with your girlfriend?
They think they can fly.
Yes, they do.
I'll put you with
They're
your
like,
girlfriend.
I like birds.
Probably
I
already-
can fly. You gonna go find your girl for all day cuddles now? Yeah? All right. Oh, okay. So again, we do separate our couple cats. So we've got some siblings and some lifetime mates that live together, but during feeding time or enrichment or operant conditioning, anything that could create the need for them to want to wrestle a little more aggressively or be...
Or on different diets.
Yes, different kinds of diets. Moses and Bailey have been that way for a very long time, where she gets whole prey and he does not, and we poor thing tries. He has stolen it from her.
That's about it.
Bless his heart.
Also for corners, they get different doses, so.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Not
considering
sure.
Max is like 45 pounds and Marianne's like 20, he obviously gets heavier meds than she does.
So we'll know that they're getting the appropriate dose and not sharing.
Yes, yeah, but as soon as they are done, we always put them back together because especially our Bobcats, they really do spend all day cuddling.
They like their
They do. All right, we going to the man?
Yep.
All right, let's go see Manny.
We'll see you later.
You'll be in one later, babe. And Mr. Kimba. Thank you so much again for everybody helping out in the comments when we do lives like this on special days like Giving Tuesday and such. It's always difficult for me to see every single thing being said in the comments because I'm watching the cat or talking to Afton or Carol.
Oh, he's like, why is there so many?
I know. Don't worry, it's not scary.
It's not scary.
It's a normal breakfast.
He's got a slab of red and a slab of pork, cut of the Priya diet, but not cut up.
Yep.
His teethers work just fine.
Yep. Perfect. He's slinking. So slick. You are so slick, Manny.
Whoa, there you are.
And you guys noticed on the sheet that she showed you earlier for the big cats, there's usually a weight that is the requirement for their diet. So it'll tell you what they are getting each day of the week and what the weight should be on most of the big cats. Good job.
All right, don't spring in too hot, okay? And scrape your head.
Where are you taking that? You don't usually have fast food.
Okay. Okay. That's not terrible.
Looks better than a lockout.
Find a safe place
Yes.
to hover with you.
You're all right, bud. We're just watching.
Don't usually have an audience.
No.
For the cat that loves being stared at, not while eating. So we chose Manny today because he has a lot going on in the past few months. We've had to sedate him twice and open him up to remove an obstruction, but the second time we did it, we removed a portion of his intestines in which we found cancer. Justin said that we got all of it within margins and he healed great. Sewing it back together because he was worried about the two pieces meeting because one was bigger than the other one. But when he put so many sutures in it.
Mm-hmm.
He flushed it with fluid and nothing came out, so he was pretty confident as long as he was a good boy during recovery, which the first 24 hours he is not. But we learned that from the first time and we're ready for it. And then after that, he's a pretty good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Caring for him is a little different in that recovery cage, but he does very well after the first 24 hours. And hopefully we won't have to do this again. He will no longer get bones or whole prey. So it's important that he is getting these chunks of food so that he's using his teeth, because the bones is what kind of gets the plaque and tartar off his teeth, and he does not have that option anymore. So using his teeth is good for him.
Yeah, a lot of people have asked about enrichment as well, and I don't know his future of getting like pumpkins and watermelons and things like that. I think we'll have to reassess by next year, but
he does get sickles and loose spice, which he really likes, and he'll cover his whole forehead with it.
Come get this other piece. Yeah, look at that big chunk that's still there. Good job.
I'll cover you.
You taking that one to go too? Where are you gonna take it?
Right here.
Right there in the most awkward place ever.
If you just turn around, you can do that on your plate.
Yeah, I would have kept leaves off of it. You would have kept leaves off of it, sir. Silly.
Right.
I heard a howl too.
Oh, it's the second.
Oh, yeah.
I forget that.
Good job, buddy.
Leaf.
Yeah, you gotta get the leaf off of there.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
can
usually hear them like bark and carry on in the center of the house.
Yeah. Good job, sir. I know. He's like, you've crowded me long enough. Good job, bud.
Sounds like a Halloween movie.
It does. Sirens and howling coyotes. And it's like 9:15 in the morning. It's so weird. Good job, sir.
You did great. And ate it in bites.
Yeah, so Manny's was definitely fell into one of those categories of totally unexpected, random, extra cost, and then he was sedated twice, so once in June and once, what was that, October or early November? I think
It was October because he
October.
made it outside just in time for that
That's
weekend.
right, yep.
Yeah. It's a 10-day recovery. As long as he's doing good those 10 days, he goes back out. Hopefully we don't do that again.
Yeah.
It was less nerve-wracking the second time, but also like the change in his eating, I caught right away. The keepers told me that they were finding him stashing food, and as soon as that was seen, I immediately texted our vet group. We have a group text, and I went ahead and just put it out there as an FYI, and it was just, we just constantly observed him every day and updated the vet every day until I was like, hey, no, he doesn't look well.
Yeah, that was the day that I
Hey,
was
we're
cleaning
doing
him.
this.
Yeah, and I was like, what are you doing in there, silly?
Peeking?
Are you peeking?
I saw the eyeball.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. All right, we have 2 cats left.
Two
Yep.
cats.
2 cats. If you guys join in late, you'll be able to rewatch this. It'll post automatically on Facebook as well as on dailybigcat.com. So the next cat we're gonna hopefully see, I will word it that way.
I'm like, where has everybody been? This is sketchy.
Yes, I don't get it. So we are gonna go see Philmo, because Philmo is definitely one of our more shocking medical mysteries, I should say. Because
Nobody saw that coming.
no, nobody saw it coming, and nobody knows how it happened, whether it's a birth defect or an injury that he healed from or whatever it might be. Thank you so much, Tammy, for letting me know. We're at $940 on this live for donations. Overall, we are at 24,500 so far, so we're only a quarter, not even quite, well, I guess now with this almost 1,000. We're getting closer to a quarter of the way to our goal. I might have misspoke earlier. I'm not sure if our match was 31,000 or 33,000, and I can't look up my email now, so. But either way, we have not reached our full potential for our match as of yet. Yeah, he slinked through the tunnel and then back there somewhere.
Hello.
At least gonna have to show your face so people think we're feeding a real cat.
I show you what I got. It's freaking. Your palmettos are crazy back here.
Where's that Philmo?
Right here. Oh, he's coming up.
Hi, cutie.
You ready? Come here, buddy. Philmo. Come here.
Up and over. Hi, cutie pie.
Ready? This is your breakfast, okay? Philmo. Hey.
You guys can see the slight dip in his spine. What we're gonna end up doing is putting his food in lockout and then clearing out of the area so he gets mushed today, right?
He does, and if he doesn't come over to eat this, if you gather it and put it in a tray, he will come right
Yes,
over.
yep. All right, let me try to get one more
Mush
good
day's not
view
his
of
favorite
him.
day, but he will eat it.
Yeah. Let's try to get one more view of you in your favorite spot, just so people know who we're talking about. You wanna go get it? He's like, I'm going up to the very top.
Your breakfast is over there, okay, hon?
It's just right over there, all right? Good job, sir. It's not scary, even though there's 3 golf carts and 3 people. All right, we're gonna clear out. So Mr. Philmo is currently on gabapentin twice a day, every single day. So he's one of our maintenance meds cats at this point. When he arrived with 3 other cats from California, we noticed that he was getting some really, really thick, intense mats in the middle of his back. And he is one of the younger Bobcats here at Big Cat Rescue. So we were really concerned because that's not a normal occurrence for a clawed Bobcat like him to be unable to groom themselves to keep mats from forming. So he was sedated and x-rayed, and if you go to his bio page, bigcatrescue.org/Philmo, you'll be able to see, I don't know if we have the video, the lives that I did that day linked as well, or just screenshots or photos or what is there, but you ought to be able to find the image of his spine. It looks like a mountain ridge and it's got to be painful, which is why he's on gabapentin to help his mobility. The unfortunate part is he is not allowing anyone to help him groom, so when those mats get bad enough, unfortunately we have to sedate them in order to groom them. All right, our main attraction. Miss Summer, baby, we didn't forget about you. We did not forget about you, little puddin'.
Hi.
Little puddin'.
I don't know what that
I don't know what that answer was either, but
try and get you to cross over. Come here.
I did operate with her last night for one of the first times ever. She actually did pretty darn good. I was hoping to get her a little more used to actually following us when we want her to. Can you come up and over, baby girl?
This way.
That a girl. Whoa, my goodness. My goodness sakes. That was so speedy.
All right.
Who is that speedy girl? Oh my goodness
Where do
sakes.
you want to go in?
Whoa.
You want your toys back here or over here?
We Which one?
Okay.
This one, babe. Summer. Right in here. Right here. Summer. In here. Good girl. Hey. In here. She's like, I'm going to need to know it's real. I'm going to need to know it's real. Good girl.
I can stretch you out safely, dear.
All right, so we will stay and babysit.
What the heck? It's okay.
If you want to give her any of the 30th paper enrichment, you could toss that in too. There's plenty, so. You're okay. She's like, I really wanted to take it and run away. Good girl. So I have just recently started operant conditioning with her.
Stuff on your cart?
Yes, yep, you'll see it right on the floor. In hopes of getting her more used to shifting around if we were to need to go into the enclosure or give her enrichment or things like this. We want her to be a little bit more capable of following us. You're all right, baby. You just eat that breakfast, okay? And so our big surprise, our big finale, what Afton is doing is we've got Summer closed into her lockout in this section. Jamie went to a local pet store and evaluated, you're all right, feisty, and evaluated a bunch of more standard cat toys. We think with Summer's size and the fact that she was so playful when she was in the rehab area, not only in the indoor kitten room, but also outside. So Jamie went to the local store and picked up a variety of new toys for Miss Summer. We're not going to put them in the front because she had the front bubble that she has 3 big bubbles.
She playing in this one or this one?
I don't know. I think she was going to put them in this one, but I'm not totally sure. She doesn't have a lot that she plays with in either, so I'm not sure where she wants to put everything. So we are going to offer her a new variety of little toys that are really cute. And I think Jamie bought even more, but she said that her and Victor were going to hand out the rest. So I was like, okay, well, you better get video because I'm sure it's going to be cute. I can hear it jingling. I hear it. My cart's been jingling all week as I drive around.
You want in this one or that one?
The one she's in, yeah. Hopefully she can come right out and say, what do I have?
So we're going to put a safety pole so our little angel can't try to sneak out of there.
Hang out with me.
Let's see what she got real quick too before you put it in.
Oh, yeah.
So she's got a jingly toy, and that's cute. Do they squeak or anything?
No.
Okay.
I feel like this is one toy my dog wouldn't be able to chew up. I'll look into that.
Cute.
Oh, that one does.
Now we have a squeaky and then a cute little jingle toy.
But she does like the big one she has.
She does.
It just doesn't make noise when she does it.
Yep.
That's her PM activity.
Yes, it is.
Mouse her. I can see her play with it.
All right. You look very poofy right now. You look very poofy right now.
She does look at her like face fan and says all out.
she did puff up. Is that so you make yourself look bigger? I think that would be impossible. So she hangs out in these back 2 bubbles way more than she hangs out up front. Unfortunately, she does go up there, but she spends a lot of time back here. So we wanted to spruce her enclosure up by giving her some new toys.
Spread them out and let her decide.
Yeah, because she hangs out in this specific den quite a lot. We've seen her on that coolaroo quite a bit too. And then back here, there's really no need to put anything back here because all she cares about is these ferns. Like that is her fern heaven. Fern heaven, right, lady?
You just want to disappear.
Yes.
Foul.
She's very good at it too. It takes you a minute to find her. You got some scraps. You better eat those. You better eat those. So Afton's putting some scents and some spices on the new toys. And this was our big, this is our big finale, was giving Summer some new enrichment, some new permanent toys. Look how fluffy you got.
It's okay. Sorry. It's for fun.
I was like, she still wants to eat the crumbs. She just... We gotta get everything all locked back up now. Yeah. Good job.
And luckily, this doesn't bother her because I've learned that all she has is swing doors or flap doors to separate her from sections, and she's too young and nosy
Handsy, yes.
to allow you to do that safely.
Yeah, you guys notice she's in a different kind of wire than most of the cats. It's a 2x4 wire instead of a 4x4 wire. And she can still fit her entire arms out of there.
Very scary.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think?
I mean, it smells good.
What do you think?
You ready to see
toys?
What is that stuff? You did a great job.
She did.
Back on the snacks.
Yeah, I was like, there's still a lot of crumbs in there, but she's not totally sure what's happening. There you go. So Summer was our last cat for the feeding tour, and then she was our little finale, giving her these new toys.
What is that stuff?
Still got snacks.
Snacks, yeah.
So I did
Priorities.
work with her on operant last night, and at first she was like distracted because Mrs. thought I came out to work with her, and so Mrs. was out chirping, and I was like, oh no. But then she focused in, and I can tell she's gonna be a lot like Nabisco in the long run, where he just likes to lay down and have treats fed to him. Like, he's perfect at down now, because once you get him to lay down, he's like, oh, I'm comfy and you'll just feed me. So she kept wanting to like lay down, which I thought was interesting. She was not handsy.
Very good.
So I was impressed.
Did you get your crumbs?
You got one more crumb on your plate.
Oh, okay.
What do you see?
Anthony.
Oh, I was like,
It's not Val.
it can't be Val. What'd you get, honey? I think we're gonna hear some squeaks later from that red toy.
Wanna go see? Go check it out.
Well, a huge thank you to everybody who has donated, whether you donated at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday, or if you donate on any of our lives today. We're going to be counting all of these towards our $100,000 goal. We still have a long way to go, and we still have part of our $31,000 match left. So if you guys donate, you are doubling your money. What'd you get, Summer baby? If you want to rewatch this, you can watch it automatically here on our Facebook as soon as I shut this down, or you can go to dailybigcat.com. Hi, Puddins. What'd you get? Snacks and toys? Giving
tail that
Tuesday.
never stops.
Yeah. Giving Tuesday is a good day for Summer.
After can small cats go back together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So around 11 or 11:30, we will come back live on Facebook for some big cat enrichment. So make sure you guys are just watching our Facebook today. I'd really love to see this live feed make it up over 1,000. Please and thank you. That would be wonderful if that's what we could achieve on each of the lives today. And I did see Deb and Cassie and some of our other moderators letting you know that if you do donate on our social media sites, we are able to give you credit for that. They are tax deductible, and you guys can email screenshots to donate@bigcatrescue.org. And again, if you don't feel comfortable donating on Facebook, you can do it on our website.
She's stalking Carol. Is that your first toy? You going get her?
What is that? Ooh.
Comes there, little Halloween kitty.
What are you Halloween catting for? That's hilarious.
Well, we're seeing if she checks out her toys. Something unique about her diet, because of her size, is she only eats mush every day. Her diet does not change. I'm so sorry.
I know, they're everywhere. This area is really bad.
Because she needs the nutrition, and we don't want her to get too chubby either. Okay.
Yes, last night when I did operant, I used the smallest pieces of treats I've ever used in my entire life.
Although for Thanksgiving she did get turkey.
She did get some turkey, yeah.
She did.
Yesterday she
A
got
special
like
treat.
the widowest pieces ever, huh? I just wanted to see how she acted with the stick, and she was totally fine. No toys just yet.
So worried about snacks.
I know. She's like, they're still in here. Yeah.
I haven't bug sprayed yet. I didn't want to do it while I'm on food.
Getting every last piece.
Oh my.
Every last piece, little lady. What a stinker. What a stinker. Ah.
Oh my. Go see your toy, silly. Oh, that's a leaf. There is one little piece of red I can see.
Look at that fluffy lady. Got really long belly hair. It's such a big ruff now.
Oh, from her mouth full of.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you just shut the door on me?
Good job. Go see those toys. Go see those toys.
I'm gonna walk by all of them. Oh.
Squeaky toy for the win, maybe? She's so concerned with everybody else around. Who is that? Who do you think's calling? I think it's Frankie. You been hearing that new call?
I know that Dryden does it, but it would sound much closer.
It would. I think it's Frankie. I think he's, I don't know. It's the first time I've ever heard calling back there, and it's after he moved
all
there.
his competition, apparently.
Yeah. He doesn't mind Philmo at all, but him and Shiloh are still on shaky ground.
He's bigger than me, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Hi, Princess. Are you gonna go play? Oh my goodness, why are you so cute?
She is so cute. She still looks so big on your phone.
I know,
She's
people
so
really
tiny.
wouldn't even be able to comprehend
and she
how
didn't come out for a
tiny.
walk off to even show people
No.
what she looked like.
Nobody.
It was too scary.
Nobody saw
Very
Summer.
overwhelming.
She's like, now I'm gonna go to my ferns. She's just a girl with a routine.
Maybe during PM. Usually that's when I see her playing. Is
Yeah.
like after 4.
Well, I was gonna say maybe we could give her some of the 30th paper enrichment that can just be thrown in and see if she is more playful tonight. So
Doesn't know what she wants to do.
it was very fun watching her run though.
Leaving property.
Very fun. You was running. Good job.
No problem, thank you.
We're going. Ferndon. All right. Well, we will give her time to adjust. But thank you, Afton.
Yay! We'll see you in a bit.
Yes, we will be back with you guys on and off all day. It'll always be me and Afton and wherever Carol is if she wandered away. But
Yeah, but she will be back for the next one.
Yes.
We will need her assistance.
Yep, so around 11 or 11:30 we will go live for some big cat enrichment. So thank you guys so much for all of the outstanding donations today. You can keep donating on this live, and we will give it about a day or so after the lives are over, and then we will calculate all of our donations and add them to our Giving Tuesday goal. So thank you guys so much. We will see you soon.
Stick with us and we'll tell you much more about our vet program.
Yes, lots to talk about.